I'm sick of the news. I'm sick of the news. I hate it. It's all depressing. Why not make it funny? Why not come and watch me, Monty Wilson, and him
Faizan Shah.
with a hat doing news? We're going to do a live topical comedy show. This is bad news. And we will be at Creatures Comedy Club on Oldham Street in Manchester on Sunday, the 30th of November, 5 p.m.
I might wear a different hat, but yeah. Come in it.
I'm hoping Faizan probably won't wear a hat at all.
Oh, I'm not wearing a hat anyway. Hi, I have hair. Come to the Bad News Show, 5 o'clock.
We will have games. We will have features. We will have features from your favourite old topical panel shows in the UK that no longer exist.
You'll be involved as well.
We'll even be asking you for your bad news. If it's news stories you remember, that's great. If it's your own personal bad news, that's great as well. Because we are very, very qualified to figure that out for you.
Just to say, for the show, it's good.
Oh, right, yeah.
That you having personal bad news.
Yeah, I don't.
We hope you're okay when PM us on Facebook.
Yeah, do DM us. Do DM us. If you can actually go on the Facebook comments and say something like racist about Faizan, it'll probably help us in the algorithm, to be honest.
Anything for the algorithm, I guess.
I think that was a good promo.
Yeah, man.
Good promo. 30th of November, 5 p.m. Creatures Comedy Club. Bonjour and welcome to Bad News. I'm Monty Wilson.
And I'm Faizan Shah, and I'm wearing a hat.
He's wearing a hat today. Not the red beret I was expecting, but it's something else.
Yeah. But it says Bushwick, Williamsburg, New York, Brooklyn. Sorry, Brooklyn, Bushwick. What does it say? Bushwick, Brooklyn, Williamsburg. I was looking for a hat that said Chadderton, Oldham, Greater Manchester, but
They're hard to come by.
they don't sell them at Primark.
I don't suppose you stole that in a heist of sorts?
No, because I was at Primark and the prices. Have you seen those signs in Primark?
What?
This is so in order to stop shoplifting, which again surmises this country so
They haven't
well.
put like the cardboard police. Or
No,
anything.
they put a sign up that said it's already a steal.
Oh,
They were more honest, like, no, we've exploited the child labour of Bangladesh. Come on, pay
So
for it.
it's already a
Just pay
steal.
for it, you know what I mean?
we've stolen people's livelihoods for this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know the irony.
Yeah.
I love that, man. I love that. I mean, yeah. If anything, they've stolen more than we're going to talk about. They've stolen more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, financial gain from child slave labour than some boys rocking
You know
up
the
to
worst
the
thing
Louvre.
about a lot of fast fashion places is apparently what they do is they'll place an order and then when the order's made they will then renegotiate the price of said order because they've already made it.
Right.
So that they're very exploitative when it comes to stuff like that. And that's not even funny. That's just, the state of the world and how capitalism is destroying lives everywhere. Anyway, I bought this shirt from Primark too. Shout out Bangladesh.
Faizan, if you were going to have to rob a world famous art gallery
Yes.
for jewels,
Yes.
how difficult do you think it would be?
I don't think I got the logistics mindset.
There's a lot of logistics that go into a heist.
Yeah,
You know?
I've seen heist movies and they rely too much on people.
They rely too much on gadgets and lasers.
Yeah.
And
And I don't know how to work my laptop.
what if I told you that you could make 88 million euros in 4 minutes?
Oh, it's a lot of euros. But like Brexit means Brexit, so
What does euros mean?
What's that in GBP?
About, I think it's like 68.
What's that in USD?
Or I think I'm gonna say 112 mil. I'm gonna say
Wow.
112 mil in USD. Hold on. Let's do this. Euro to USD, baby. 88 million, 102.
102
Tell you
million
what,
US
I
dollars.
tell you what, Euro's doing pretty well these days.
No, Euro's smashing it, you know.
Euro's doing
102 million US dollars. That's about
in 4 minutes, baby.
78 billion trillion Ugandan shillings. And I've always wanted to move to Uganda, you know.
You see, you got annoyed at me in the last recording that I said I wanted to go back to the EU to leave this country, and
Yeah.
you want to go to Uganda.
But I don't want to leave the country. I just want to move to Uganda for a bit.
What, you want to feel like a fucking king?
Yeah, because I got a billion trillion shillings. Bro, people don't realize, right? If you got money in a developing country, you're chilling.
You're Akon.
You get me? Exactly. You can start cities, and like with solar panels and all that shit, right? So I've moved to Uganda. Or
You want to become Akon. You want to build these sort of like new wave metro cities in Uganda.
yeah. Basically, I want to make cringy music. For
Don't you dare.
5
Don't
years.
you dare.
I'm like smack that, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm building cities, bro.
Lonely was Akon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
lonely. I mean,
You can't be
he's got
doing-
one good song.
You can't be doing Lonely and then smack that.
Yeah, true. And also, have you seen that? My favorite Akon song is when he goes, "I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful,"
Respectful.
and then calls her a sexy bitch. You're like, you set up the premise and then ignored your own premise in like one sentence. This isn't even like ignorance. This is just willful misogyny. In between that, is that me going? Oh, Monty, I don't want to be disrespectful, but you're a cunt. It's like, what the fuck? So, yeah, give him a bit of security, and then he's just like, yeah, you're a sexy bitch, mad. But yeah, with if I was to get 88 million, to answer your actual question, for 88 million euros in 4 minutes, god damn, man.
How are you with climbing step ladders? Are you good with heights?
Ooh, not really.
Okay.
How many heights?
How capable do you think you would be to use an angle grinder?
An angle grinder, I think I could smash that. I've used power tools in the past.
All right. Well, it looks like you've got all the means to get away with a successful heist. Because obviously, we're going to be talking about the Louvre heist.
Is it the Louvre or the Louvre?
The Louvre? I think it's the. Oh no, actually, now you've made me question.
Crisis of confidence.
Well, no, crisis of confidence because I'm like, right, how middle class English am I when I'm going? It's the Louvre
Louvre.
or the Louvre.
Louvre.
I was sick in the Louvre.
You were sick in the Louvre.
In the toilets. But
Right,
I was so painfully.
I thought this was some sort of mad just.
No,
just
I was so painfully hungover. No, I was sick in the toilet.
Oh, thank God! I thought it was like a racist thing. You just saw a French person, and you were like, bleh.
Well, that's the entire journey.
Yeah.
If anything, it's the lingering. Well, actually, no. If anything, in the Louvre, there's a lot less French people. If anything, it's a much safer.
Yeah, true,
it's a much safer place to be, the Louvre, because they're not in there.
Yeah, because we're from Manchester, and we don't go to museums.
No.
Like, people from outside of Manchester go to the museum.
No one from Manchester's going to the football museum.
Yeah, exactly, because we are all the football anyway. You know what I mean?
We are all the knowledge of football that we need at the moment.
Do you know any French?
I don't really want to, even if I did.
I know some French.
Oh, sorry. Do you mean people or language?
No, language.
Unfortunately, that never retained. I
know
actually.
why you went like that as well. It's just like, no, I would literally blow my brains out.
I would blow my brains out to not speak French. I cheated in my French written exams
Of course,
in school because for a time you could take in your own dictionary. So what I would do is I would pre-write my entire written essay that you'd have to do in like the exam hall, and I'd print out in size 4 on Microsoft Word, and I'd stick that in the middle or a random page in the dictionary. So I'd go in, I'd be writing it, and every now and again I'd be like, "Oh, how do you say that in French?" Open it up, oh, and then carry on writing my pre-written exam, and I got a C.
That was Monty Wilson, everybody, describing academic fraud and doing it unsuccessfully and only achieving a C. Because I don't know about you, but that sounded like a lot of effort for a C. I'm pretty sure for a foreign language test, you just show up and they're like, "Oh, you've shown up. Here's a C anyway." You know what I mean?
I also used to cheat in my French oral exams.
Well, we will.
We've all cheated
The French
there.
are familiar with cheating on an oral exam.
Oh, they don't do it. No, but I used to cheat by. So you would have they would let you have like a sheet that you could write keywords down, and sometimes they would let you have like draw an image, but within the image you'd write words just to like get a few extra. But your teacher would be sitting on this side and you'd be sitting on this side. And so what I would do is I taught myself to read upside down.
Oh.
So that when I could just see what I need to be saying, I'm like, okay, just read it upside down.
And what did you get?
I think I got a B.
Again, Monty Wilson, committing academic fraud, teaching himself to read upside down to get bang average results.
I would say the prerequisite to being able to cheat well in the way I did it is the work you do beforehand has to be of an A-star quality.
Ah, okay.
But I think if I was getting consistently C's and B's and then suddenly got A stars, I think my teacher would be a bit
Open you
like,
up to like academic investigation.
what's going on here?
Calling
Like,
you into the office. Like, how did you get an A
how
star?
did you get an A star?
Yeah. I know some French. The only French I know is Je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français, monsieur le président.
Was that you saying, I love Sean Paul?
No.
No. Okay.
That was me saying, I'm so sorry, I don't speak any French, Mr. the President.
Oh, yeah, mine's, pardon, je suis anglais, je ne comprends pas.
Yeah.
Which is, sorry, I'm English, don't get it.
Yeah, see, I don't say the English bit because I feel like that would make some French person's head fall off. So I just say I don't speak English.
I think if they heard me speak, they would just presume. If they heard you speak, they would ask you to leave the country.
I had a gun pointed at me when I was in France, you know.
And people say that England's gone down the toilet. France has always been a toilet.
Because so you know the Arc de Triomphe.
Triomphe.
Triomphe. Well, I'm saying it in English. So.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, why does it Arc?
This is an English podcast.
Arc de Triomphe. Triomphe. But like, if we were to translate that word for word in English, would be Arc the Triumph.
Sorry, you had a gun pointed at you in the middle of fucking Paris.
Yeah, at the Arc the Triumph.
All right.
So I didn't know they had like opening times, right? So, but I just treated it like any monument. Like I wasn't trying to get in. I just thought it's the Arc the Triumph.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We'll just go chill in.
Just go and chill in the area.
Yeah, and just see.
Get a cool picture of you going.
Yeah, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like on the outskirts of it. Like I'm not trying to go inside or anything.
Yeah.
And then I pretty much like risked death on a lime scooter to go through the roundabout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like I went all the way through it, and then as soon as I got off the scooter and I went over the metal railings that they have, it's like, you know those silly hats the police wear there as well? What are they called? Like those little pointy things?
Are they silly French police hats?
I don't know, but
Is
they're
there
like,
such a thing?
it's not a beret, but it's like that. It's like that weird like thing that's got a peak in the middle of it.
Silly French police hat. When I put that in, nothing comes up, unfortunately. Oh, no?
It's not
one of
that one.
these.
It's that one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that one, right?
The sort of like... Yeah, it's like a pointy beret-esque thing.
So this guy had like, they both like...
I like those.
I mean, they're a bit silly, but one of them had like the big black rifle thing.
Yep.
And the other guy obviously hadn't got his rifle license yet, so he just had like a truncheon, which...
That's
like,
so French. I'm gonna get beaten with a truncheon by a French policeman.
Also, your work experience, this is mad. Like, why has he got a rifle? He's just giving you a stick, right? You know what I mean? And what else have you got? A whistle, you fucking weirdo, right? And then they start pointing at me. Guys pointing at me, and he started like saying shit in French. I don't know what he was saying.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, yeah, oh, merde, whatever, innit? You know what I mean? And I was like, je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français, monsieur le président.
I keep thinking you're saying je ne parle.
Je ne parle, right? And I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, yo, came to see the Arc of the Triumph in it. I don't know what you got. I don't know if the French.
The Triumphant Arc.
And then like he kept pointing. The guy with the stick was talking to me whilst the other guy was having his continuously just pointing his gun at me.
Yeah.
And then they went. You have to leave. You have to go. And I got on my lime scooter and then I legged it. Because I was thinking this guy's gonna shoot me in the back. You know that old jazz, Fresh Prince, where the guy's like puts his hand up and he goes, "You don't have to keep your hands up. This is court." And he went, "Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way." And next thing you know, I got 5 warning shots in my back. So I was like, I legged it, man. I fell off the scooter as well. Like, it's tough times. I don't want to go back to France, you know.
No, I don't like France. But I mean, I have only been to like Paris, which is a shithole.
I want to go to...
Absolute shithole.
I want to go to like... What's that place with the Racing.
The racing, Monaco.
Yeah, I want to go. Is that France?
Well, yes and no. It's its own like individual state, but it is French.
Oh, so it's like a micro state.
Yeah, it's like yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Wasn't blessed.
Well, if anything,
It's
they
genetics.
don't. Well, they're just like we've.
Silly me. But anyway, they had a heist. Yo,
Sorry. I'm French security guards on my lunch break.
obviously, union mandated lunch breaks.
So yeah, so the Louvre has been robbed. Crown jewels from like it was Napoleon III's wife. I should remember her name, Princess Eugene, I believe her name was. Her crown jewels, not those, have been stolen. Make the works better for
Are you
everyone.
making a sexual joke about a princess who died 200 years ago? Have some respect.
Have some respect on the
She
French.
might be French, but nonetheless, let's not.
Well, I
this gutter
would
journalism.
have hoped there would have been some English blood in her somewhere along the line.
There's some English
Maybe.
blood in somebody.
Oh, maybe Michelle Moan.
She's Scottish, though.
Shit, yeah. Well, naturally her ancestors. Anyway,
Yeah,
so how did the thieves get in? So basically, the thieves rocked up to the riverbank, the River Seine.
Sen.
I'm going to do it Northern Irish now. Seine. The
The River Sean.
the River Sean de Paul. So it was. I think it was about like 9 o'clock in the morning. So French people haven't quite got into the day yet. You
Yeah.
know, they've woken up. They've maybe read half a book. They've had a couple of coffees, but they still haven't quite got into the day.
Yeah.
These guys, and we don't know if these guys are French. I presume not, because they were up and about, and they weren't smoking on the job either. So I presume they're not French. They rocked up to the side of the Louvre by the riverbank with a big big truck stepladder crane thing. So it was like a manual crane. Sunday Spectacular Raid played out in the gallery of the Apollo at the southeast corner of the world's most visited
Of the
museum.
Apollo, live at the Apollo.
Well, I think live at the Apollo.
Live at the
The
Apollo.
Apollo.
The Apollo. It's live at the Apollo.
Oh, yes, it was at 9 o'clock in the morning. No one's about. No one's getting into their day.
What day
you know.
was it?
That's a good point, actually, because if it was like on
It's
a
a Sunday night. It was Sunday,
Oh.
bro. 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
9
Who's
o'clock on a
doing
Sunday.
anything?
I mean, the French people they're just shit, you know.
Yeah, but at 9 o'clock on a Sunday, what are you doing at 9 o'clock on a Sunday?
To be fair, I'm doing fuck all.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I'm saying.
I'm waiting
These
to go and
man-
play footy on a Sunday at
Yeah.
12. So by 9, I'm going, I'll play some FIFA, get myself in the mood.
You're also like, I can't be asked. I can't believe I booked in footy at 12 o'clock. I can't be bothered doing that
Cannot
shit.
be bothered to do away.
But Sunday, bro. Do you know what? Props to them. They're
Mate,
go-getters.
I think they must be. I think they must be Eastern Europeans because they're hardworking.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I think they're
I was
Eastern
going to say they can't be
Europeans.
French.
Can't be French, can't be Italian, can't be generally Western European. British people, that's God's day. You're not robbing somewhere on
Yeah.
a Sunday.
They might be German.
I would love to see the stats of like shoplifters or shoplifting in the UK. So I bet it dips on a Sunday.
It's because it's the Lord's Day.
It's Lord's Day, and also the shops don't open till 11.
Oh yeah, true.
So if you're going to do the early bird gets the worm kind of thing, it doesn't really work on a Sunday when everywhere opens at 11. The early bird gets fuck all on a Sunday, besides Crown Jewels.
88.
So they rocked up to the side of the Louvre with, I'll put a picture in here, of a step ladder. They obviously did the high vis technique that people, there was that trend years ago on YouTube, people like putting high vises on and seeing if they can get into festivals. They've taken it one step further. They've dressed up as, I think they dressed up as like,
Building maintenance.
building
workers.
maintenance workers to come in. They broke in via a window, which turns out didn't have a second load, like a second layer of glass. It wasn't, there's a word for it, can't
Double
remember.
glazed.
It's basically whether like the window is then like got a second round of window
Yeah.
to stop people at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning turning up and just getting in. So like leading to like a double window. So it's like, yeah, glass and wooden panes, just wooden panes as well, were a little match for the gang's motorised angle grinders. They literally, so it wasn't reinforced. None of the windows were reinforced with like extra security. They're just like, no one is going to break in.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's a Sunday.
We are 2 floors up. We would be mental to try to come up here.
So they literally 9:30 get on the ladder. I would say it takes a good minute to get up the ladder. At 9:34 they got inside. into the main like hall where all the like crown jewels are. So apparently there was only a few inches of glass. That's like, so the actual case with the crown jewels, it's only a few inches of glass, so like about that. Apparently they got in, they had the angle grinders and power tools, and the French security, who had stopped having a nap at this point, they had a big breakfast. You know, they were a bit sleepy,
Croissant.
and they saw, you know, understandably, if you're quite sleepy from your French breakfast, a lot of bread, not a lot of coffee, and you see like 4 dudes jump in to the room with an angle grinder and power tools, and you don't even have a baton, a French baguette, a rifle.
Yeah.
They just pegged it.
Ooh.
They just fucking got off.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought there was something else.
No. The French security just got off.
Alright.
They were just like,
So they got in with a couple of inches.
Well, they got to the glass. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, so essentially they got in. Broke in using an angle grinder. The French royalty, imperial royalists jewels. Which, to be fair, if you're gonna steal jewels, make sure it's like the imperial jewels. You know, when French were maybe. This is probably around the time. These jewels were probably around the time when they were going and taking over Africa. A lot of colonization during this time. If anything, those jewels were probably taken out of the ground somewhere in Africa. So, you know, despite the fact they are French jewels, they were probably stolen from somewhere else. So I think karma is a beautiful thing here.
Not a lot of diamonds in like Europe. But then also, I didn't know France had a royal family.
Huh?
France has a royal family.
I think one of the longest stretching. They've had more of a consistent royal line before we did.
Wow.
Also, the British royal line comes from the French royal line. So Mary Queen of Scots eventually got married to like a French person. They were sort of trying to like fight the monarchy in England. A lot monarchs come from Northern Europe blood and French blood, and then kind of we made English blood out of that.
Wow.
English was we basically spoke a bit of fucking like a melting pot of European languages, and then you got English.
So the French are finishers.
No, they start things and then don't finish them.
Ah, okay.
British people finish things badly.
Interesting.
And Eastern Europeans get it done.
Because I was just thinking about how we also killed the king.
Well, what I love about we did kill a king because we were like they seem to get away with it.
But did we not? We killed the king first, though, no?
Was it us who killed the king first?
Yeah.
Oh well, we fucked up 10 years later when we put his son in charge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh no, fuck the king, and then after 10 years, we were like, oh fuck it, bring him back.
We do need a new.
Whereas the French are like,
need a new ruler. Well, no, but they.
Monsieur le Président. Oui.
I love the reasoning from what I've been reading about why England couldn't ever take over France. And if anything, it sounds pretty French. The reason why is because there was just so much land in northern France. They just didn't have enough resources. They didn't have enough French baguettes to get to Paris.
Oh.
Like every time they tried to like invade France, they sort of got like, past like Calais and all those bits, Britannia, and then just went, "Fuck, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Can we have a baguette? No.
How about a sausage roll? What is a sausage roll?
What is a sausage roll? We have a garlic. Before we carry on talking about the heist, let's go to Rhiannon Lee, our weather woman, weather girl, weather person, Faison, to give us an update about the north of England's weather.
Why the north of England?
What do you mean, why the north of England?
What about the rest of England?
Fuck the rest of England.
You're from Norwich, bro. Stop trying to... Why are you trying to co-opt my culture and shit?
Reporting live. And if you look behind me, you'll see a window. And if you look right through it, you'll see what the weather's like. Back to you in the studio.
Also, isn't that like one thing I've learned about French cuisine is mad because they eat.
Well, some of it's very beautiful,
but some of it is mad. Like they eat a bird whole.
Yeah, quails. No, not quails. Their version of a quail. A quail.
It's like All the llamas are in?
Well, they're the ones who came up with foie gras, where they essentially get a goose and they overfeed it until essentially like the insides are about to explode, and then they turn that beautiful stuff into like a paste.
I don't think you can overfeed an animal.
I think famously you can.
I don't think you can because
think
the animal
famously-
decides. But the thing is, the animal decides whether it wants to eat or not. You can't force an animal to eat, surely.
Well,
There's a
no.
difference between force feeding and like.
No, it's not exclusively French. So I was saying a veal was French, but we'll get onto that in a
This
second.
is veal, just like young baby cows.
Young baby cows that are not allowed to move.
What?
That's what veal is. It's baby cow. They get chained up. They're not allowed to move, so that the muscles and the tendons are all so soft, and then that's why it's so.
You
soft.
asked macaque.
That's why it's so soft and juicy.
I've never had veal. So
No,
I don't
neither
know.
have I. I don't. And when I found that out, I was like, it's not
I
nice.
wanted to eat deer though. I've never had it. I've always wanted to.
God, yeah. I mean, that's the British in you.
I like because
Deer,
sometimes I'll like
female,
I go to
deer.
Lyme Park.
No.
You been Lyme Park?
No.
Lyme Park is sick. You know, I recommend
What
it.
deer's knocking about and you're going?
Yeah, there's loads like I think it's like a deer nature reserve, and they do sell deer meat because they have to have a court every. now and
Gamey.
again.
Gamey stuff. French don't want gamey. They don't want gamey meat. They
Oh
want,
shit! Thank God for that. I
No.
thought you were saying gay meat then.
no
And I was
game.
like,
Game.
all right, okay. I was like, wait, what? This is.
This is a different episode when we're
Yeah.
talking about gay meat.
Yeah, I was like, oh, the French don't want gay
We
meat. I'm pretty
did-
sure they do want gay meat. Then,
That's-
all right.
Oh.
I feel like it's not necessarily like overrepresented, but like they want gay meat too. I'm sure there's some French people. out there with, like,
I
gay
don't
meat.
think the French don't want gamey meat.
Ah.
They don't want like tough meat. Besides like horse, obviously.
So would you describe lamb as gay meat?
No.
Also, boy, this section is
Yeah, we will get back to the heist, but French cuisine is I think French. I mean, it's peasant food. A lot of it's peasant food.
Yeah. Ooh, the peasants.
No, but like a lot of like British foods, British staple foods and French staple foods are peasant foods. It's like French onion soup. It's just fucking
Yo, that is banging. I like
chuck a load of shit in a pot with some wine.
that. And then,
and
just
then
like
you-
leave it there
and
for
then-
about 6 hours and come back. to
Yeah,
it.
and then when you go, there's something missing. I think it's butter. I think it's butter too.
And then you just
you know.
smash butter in it.
You just smash butter. You know. So veal is a delicacy. I don't think it is French, veal, but it sounds like something they do. Chain up a load of baby cows.
Mm. You got to be really serious about.
Have you ever had snails?
No,
Do you like garlic?
of course.
I think you'll like snails then.
No, I don't like snake. I don't. I've encountered somebody trying to sell snake. So I went to Morocco, which was a very interesting experience.
I've been to Marrakesh.
Because I landed and there was an Arab man trying to speak to me in French, and I was like, "What? Wait, what?"
Oh, he looked at you and,
And then I
went,
just said, "Je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français, Monsieur le Président." And he was like, "No, we have a king here." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know the French for that." And we started talking, and then he was meant to pick us up. He was actually the person who was picking us up.
Yeah.
He thought that I spoke French.
Well, he thought you were Arab.
No, I mean, I think he just automatically assumed that because like, they probably get a lot of tourists from France.
Yeah.
to Morocco,
Yeah,
because
of course,
obviously
of course.
A lot of people in Morocco do speak French, but I didn't know that at the
Most
time.
are French speaking.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a former colony.
Yeah,
so they
former
speak-
colony of.
So there's quite a sizable amount of people who like understand and speak French there. So I went there, and then we were out with him, and he took us to one of like a food market-y thing, and there was
Was
a
this
guy-
Marrakesh?
No, it was in where was I?
Is it like the beach one?
Like Fez.
Oh,
I think it
right,
was in
yeah.
Fez or something like that. And there was a guy who's just like had a massive pot, and he's just full of snails. And the guy was like, "Oh, do you want to try this?" And I was like, "Not really, man. That does
No.
not look appetizing. I don't like anything that's got a shell."
Did you have a tagine whilst you were
Yes,
in Morocco?
I had a tagine.
So I have a theory on tagines. That tagine's not a real thing. It's just the pot.
Yeah.
Anything in the pot becomes a tagine.
Wow, that's actually quite a very that's very philosophical.
You
way of
know,
looking
you
at
put
things.
you put chips in the pot. It's a tagine.
It's a
You put no. It's
Stop giving Greg's ideas.
It's a
alright?
chip
Do you
tagine.
want to try? I want to put a sausage pasty in a tagine. You want to try a sausage bean cheese tagine?
Don't you dare shit on the sausage bean cheese
I'm
tagine.
not shitting on it. I'm just saying it
It's-
just sounds wrong.
It's the bet. No, if I opened up a tagine and it was sausage, beans, and cheese, I don't think I'd be happier.
But isn't
on
a
that holiday.
tagine quite like like peasant food as well, because it seems like they just chuck a load of stuff in.
Well, it's like we've got
Um,
hot pots and casseroles.
Yeah, that's what
Everyone's got a
it feels like.
casserole
It feels
thing.
like a hot pot.
You slap a load of thing in the casserole and it becomes a
It
casserole.
feels like a hot pot.
They've got, because they've got the tiny little pot, tiny little tagine pot, and they go, well, just stick something in it, and it's a tagine.
If you are Moroccan and you're offended by anything that we've just said,
Oh, I love your food. I love your food. I don't like the half lamb's head on the table though. That's not
yeah,
my
that is a
favourite.
bit mad with teeth and that as well. Like, what?
I was walking through like the Marrakesh
teeth
market,
out, mate.
and you go down this big like all food lane of the market, and either side it's vendors trying to like vie for your attention. All the food looks wicked, and then at one point you walk past a big hot plate, and it is half a ram's head, but not half down the fucking middle. So it's jaw. You see jaw and brain, and you go, I think I found my line here.
Yeah, Morocco was the first place I had like liver, like lamb liver. It was actually quite nice.
No, I bet.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
like one of them barbecue things. Really.
Coming back round, that's what the French love.
Liver?
They love intestines. Do you know what sweetbreads are?
No, I'm guessing it's a sweetbread.
Okay, tell
The
me
bread
what
that's-
tell me what you think
sweet.
sweetbreads are.
I think it's quite self-explanatory. No, it's a bread that's sweet, like a Madeira cake. That's a sweetbread.
No, sweetbreads are. Come on, that's it. It's a pancreas.
What the fuck is a pancreas?
It's a lamb. It's a calf or lamb's pancreas. They fucking love sweetbreads on not Kitchen Nightmares. No, what's the competition one Ramsay does in America?
MasterChef.
Is it MasterChef?
Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares.
Whatever. But when they're doing like the competition one,
Yeah.
they fucking love sweetbreads.
And what is it?
It's a juicy little pancreas from an animal.
Isn't that a train station in London?
Yeah, but that's not juicy.
Oh no, that's King Cross St Pancras.
King Cross Saint Pancreas.
Yeah.
Saint Pancreas is what Gordon Ramsay is going to be known as
Because he was-
when he dies, because he loves a little fucking sweetbread. It looks like a little Kiev.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look unappetizing.
No, it's beautiful. They're a beautiful thing, but they are simply just like, and this is what the French love. French love little organs.
Yeah.
You know, they fucking love a heart, a pancreas, a baby cow's insides. You know, if they could eat your appendix, they'd give it a go.
I don't know what was going on in France when their cuisine was being developed. It seems really bizarre.
Well, this is what I mean about peasant food. It's all like. It's the offal and the offcuts of an animal. Once the posh people have got the lean meat, what are you left with? You're left with intestines, and you've got to do something with them. And they've got all this garlic and butter and wine. Like they've got all of the things to make it taste nice.
To be fair, so like I don't know if this is like specific to the region that my family's from, but we eat cow feet curry for breakfast as a delicacy.
Now that's a breakfast that I would have at 8 a.m. before robbing that.
Yeah.
Before robbing some jewels for $88 million.
Callback.
So it took them no more than. I mean, I love this phrasing from the BBC that it took no more than 3 minutes and 57 seconds. By that, what they mean is that it took them 3 minutes and 57 seconds. They should have said no more than 4 minutes. Nice rounder up. That would have been good. That's
a respectable time. I think we'll all be happy with.
So they literally got in, made their way into the 2 cases, grabbed the jewels, left in 4 minutes. And they took. So I thought they only took the crown jewels, like the little tiara thing.
Yeah.
They took 8 pieces of jewellery, and 8 pieces of jewellery in 4 minutes is impressive.
That shit looks banging, you know.
I would wear that one. Put it here.
I'd wear the earrings. I reckon I could pull them
Number
off.
3.
Yeah, I reckon I could pull them off, you know.
Do you think Faizan could look good in these?
Yeah.
Hold on, sit still for a second and face forward. I'm going to put the earrings on you.
I make very avant-garde fashion decisions anyway.
To be fair, if either of us is going to get away with wearing one of those,
No, I reckon you could as well, because you look Greek and a bit into earrings.
So yeah, they've taken a tiara, a necklace, a pair of earrings. You know what? Maybe they're not Eastern European, because I think the Eastern Europeans would have had a lot of like internalized homophobia in them that they wouldn't have wanted to take all like the girly jewelry.
Which is really odd for a Greek person to have.
What?
Internalised homophobia.
I think
Quite a gay culture.
Well, I think the cultures that are more gay, like
I already love this premise.
I think the more openly sort of camp requisite behaviour that people do. So like when you see Arabs knocking about, holding each other's hands, and just like swinging along and being like, oh, you know, I wouldn't fucking kiss them, I'd kill him.
Yeah,
you know.
I've had that. Somebody tried to hold my hand one time, and I was like, "Get the fuck off me."
You know,
when I was in Pakistan, like they just came over and like.
Whereas British men
interlock fingers and everything, man was like, "Get off, bro."
Whereas you know, like the people, you know, if you're really pro-gay, you don't want to be too, you want to be too like cuddly with your boys.
No, I don't agree with that.
I mean, neither do I, but
yeah, okay.
I was trying to explain a theory that like maybe I could get away.
It is funny though, like you know when
you get Italians and Greeks who are all like prim and proper, and you know they look after themselves, and they're all tanned, and they wear sort of short shorts and tight fitting, and they go, I would disown my brother. Yeah,
but at the same time, like it's also disowning your own history.
Famously, the Greeks, especially, but that was for little boys, not big boys.
What, big boys not allowed to do that?
No,
just little boys.
Just little boys. That's,
okay. You are Greek. Don't do that. Don't disavow that bit of your history, because you know.
Well, actually, a lot of cultures did the little boy loving, as it turns out. Japan loved it.
Anyway, so Mary Louise and that.
Right, tell you what. Let's go from the fucking breakdown at the beginning. They turned up at the side on a riverbank. They got up a step ladder on a truck. They had an angle grinder. Oh, through the window. That was easy. It's not reinforced. They get in. The security piss off because, frankly, like I said, after a big French breakfast, you're pretty sleepy, and I would also have to like go and burn the calories off by running away. They get into the glass cases in no more than 4 minutes. 8 objects have been stolen, and I think they said it was around 88 million euros. In the end, so for about 10 minutes of work, by 9:35, word was spreading among the museum staff that something was happening. Oh, you know, I don't know. I went Japanese.
French thing ever. It's like,
oh, something is happening.
Marcel, can you hear some angle grinding? Maybe something is happening.
Does somebody want to see what is happening?
Yes. I still have 6 more minutes on my break. I can't go do this right now.
My first break is not finished.
My third wife is on the way.
One witness told the BBC he saw guards marching people away from the gallery while others rushed into it. He said, guests were initially ushered towards another part of the museum. No, do not worry. Come and see this painting.
They were ushered.
Do not worry about that noise, you know. Before leaving around 9:38, so they literally rocked up at 9:30 and got out at 9:38. This is impressive. The thieves attempted to set fire to the mechanical ladders they had used to gain access before reportedly mounting a Yamaha scooter. Ooh. Okay.
They got the Japanese, you know. The Chinese are getting too much love, but the Japanese make great motorcycles.
I love how they just managed to get. They literally got on a highway and fucked off. Just in a bunch of motorcycles.
Yeah, it's almost like they knew what they were doing.
It's almost. Well, this is what I mean. It's not French. It's not a French thing. It's definitely not English.
I mean, the act of stealing, you could argue, is pretty French.
I think, historically, that's French and English. The act of stealing.
But I think the efficiency on display. I believe these are some young upstart prospects from Brazil.
Are you going to be one of those that's saying, "Oh, it's Brazilians everywhere"? And they were so good on scooters, it must be the Brazilian Deliveroo drivers.
Probably. I don't. I just feel like, and on top of that, can I just argue against this idea that it's 88 million euros?
You can argue against it.
Because it's like, when people say drugs have a street value of.
Okay, yeah, so tell you what, sorry, it's got a street value of 88 million euros.
So that's a street value. So like if they went out and they were like, yo,
I got it.
Like, you know how somebody comes up to you at Piccadilly Gardens and says, yo, do you want to buy a perfume? You're like, what are you trying to say? Do I stink of shit? No. So do you want to buy the AirPods? And I'm like,
yeah, but I would say...
Not really.
I would say their street value goes down.
Do you want to buy a tiara? Yeah, Napoleon Bonaparte's wife.
Yo, G,
Like,
I got like
You heard
perfume,
of
I
a
got
guy
like
called like
cologne,
Napoleon? He started a war with like
got
Prussia,
cologne,
man.
got AirPods, got like tiaras and that, yeah?
Yeah, man. You got dude,
Yo.
this is Emerald, bro.
You heard of Empress Eugene III, yeah? You got...
But yeah, like that's what I mean, because so that's the Louvre who have said it's 88 million euros worth.
Yeah, but I would know. So when someone,
But you're gonna get it,
when
bro.
someone nicks a pair of AirPods and sells it on the street value goes down to the original like retail price.
Yeah.
I would say this is the exact opposite of that. Once you've pinched it, the street value that's gone up
Because it's a collector's item.
because it's a collector's item.
Because it's that very niche audiences of rich people who are being like, yo, I own the jewelry of.
There will be some like mega rich oil baron cunt who goes, well, no one's ever going to know that I've got that.
Nah, I feel like we need to update our references. It's not going to be a mega rich oil
Oh,
baron
sorry,
cunt. It's going to be a
Nvidia.
mega rich
It's Nvidia, the
AI cunt.
Nvidia will buy it
Yeah,
from
it's
them.
going to be like, yo, I bought Empress Mary Louise's earrings and I wear them while I go out and hunt prostitutes on my island.
What I've enjoyed reading about is how people have now been the Louvre. The attendance has gone up because everyone's going, fuck, I want this to happen again.
No, they're probably going. Considering it took them fucking 4 minutes to rob shit, we need to go see this stuff before all of it goes. Like, yo, 4 minutes, bro. They showed up in 4 minutes and they just took shit and got off. Like, we need to go now.
Well, our defences were not good today.
Yes.
Arsene Wenger just doing the
just
doing the press report afterwards. Arsene, your defences weren't particularly good today. They took them 4 minutes to score a goal. Yes, I'm trying to think of an Arsenal defender.
Laurent Koscielny.
Bakary Sagna was not
Bakary Sagna.
He was very tired from his big French breakfast.
The thing is, though, but it is very French to capitulate that quickly. You know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
As in, like, within 4 minutes of somebody just coming in and taking your country, because they've pretty much done that. In the last, in modern history, you could argue back in the days they were smashing it and they were doing bits, but like in modern history, every single time it's just like, oh yeah, what shall we do, lads? Shall we just take Paris? It's like, okay, come on in.
Paris seems to be the easiest one to go for.
Man. Let's do it, bro. Keir Starmer, where you at? Let's do this.
What? Let's take Paris.
I'd take Paris.
I think French people would really be thankful if someone took Paris over.
And they'll be even more thankful when it's people who look like me.
Yeah. I think.
See, you said yeah, but your facial expression was saying, I don't think so, Faizan.
I think they'd be.
But I haven't done the mental gymnastics to make sure how I'm going to express this.
I hope I'm not speaking on behalf of all the French racists here.
Imagine being French and racist. You're fucking French, bro. You silly person.
What do you mean? What's in like their DNA?
As in like you're French. Like, what's there to be proud of? You're French, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
you're out here overfeeding goose and abusing young cows, bro, just to eat food. Don't come chat to me about race.
Oh, let's not get on the frogs as well. What they do to
yeah,
the
and
poor frogs.
Snails, man. Like, how are you eating stuff that's in my garden that I'm trying to like that leaf? And on top of that, have you seen? You know when snails leave the silver shit?
Yes.
Is that shit? Are they doing their shit?
What?
You know when like snails be like meow, which is obviously this is a very great recreation of what the sound snails make, or at least the ones that are in my back garden.
I think that's the sound the French security made when they were running after the heist.
But you know, just on their little scooters going.
Oh, just like everyone's just on like a little Vespa, just like oh.
Yeah. But like you know when they do the silver thing. When
the little goopy,
is that
goopy trail.
Are they having a poo?
No, that's
or is that just they leave that?
That's not a poo.
That's
a big piss.
Like evolutionarily speaking, that's such an odd behavior to have.
The goo.
Yeah, because you're basically telling a potential predator where you are at all times. Just follow the goo.
But what if a snail made a like a trap? Like a little hole in the ground, and then led their little fucking slither along there and went around the side. Then the predator goes in, falls down, and the snail's like,
"Whoa,
I've done this here."
If snails were smart enough, that'd be like, oh man, smart snails keeps you up at night.
What animal would you least like to have opposable thumbs? I think in a way, snails and slugs. If they had hands and opposable thumbs, that would freak me out more than anything else.
Dolphins.
Right, you've had to make it about sexual assault. That's great.
No, it
That's
wasn't
great.
about.
No, that's great. Nice one, Faizan.
No, but
Make
like,
it about
no,
sexual assault.
I'm just saying, just generally, any kind of or what's the other ones that like everybody thinks are hella cute, but they're fucking monstrous bastards.
What, honey badgers?
No, the black and white ones that
Honey
are
badgers?
swimming.
Oh, swimming. What, like clownfish and that?
Orcas.
Ah,
Orcas. Like,
Oh.
they're mad bastards. But everybody loves them because they're in like SeaWorld and that.
I saw a great video.
They kill trainers every year.
They kill. No, sorry.
They kill kids.
No. They kill, well, probably kid blue whales, but they kill blue whales.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like everybody thinks they're hella cute, but they're like really aggressive bastards.
They're really scary, aggressive
Like they've
bastards.
done the right marketing and all that. You know what I mean? It's like fucking billionaires. Like they're fucking evil bastards, but everyone's like, yeah, but we need them around, and they're a bit of a.
Don't
laugh.
tax them, they'll leave.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
where would they leave to?
Okay. They attack boats.
Do you think we should tax orcas then?
Well, I mean, I'm not entirely sure they'll be fundamentally understanding of the tax system because
Every killer whale.
I don't think other animal social hierarchies are like, what tax system? They're quite egalitarian, most.
Well, you do get some animals that have a sort of tax system on other animals to exist. So, i.e.,
Parasites.
well, parasites, flies, you know, sort of small bugs that live on big mammals' backs.
Yeah.
You know, they'll sort of eat
Parasites.
eat parasites off them, and they're like, "Can I just chill here for a
Oh
bit?"
yeah,
And
like,
they're
it's like elephants have that thing that just cleans the elephant. Or
Yeah.
like hippos or something. I don't know what it is.
So like
But-
great whites will be swimming along, and like little mini
No,
fish.
no, they famously get on boats. You know, all the ones with the statues, the great whites.
Love you, great granddad.
Yeah,
Love you, baby.
absolutely.
So I've just got a little bit about foie gras here. Foie
Foie
gras.
gras.
Foie gras.
Foie gras.
There we go. Foie gras is a French delicacy made from the liver of a duck or goose that has been force-fed to make the liver fatty.
Oh.
So it's like living
Why
on.
don't they just get
It's
it
like
drunk?
it's like living in one of these like food deserts in England where it's all just like takeaways. You're forcibly making your liver fatty.
But why don't you just get it drunk instead of feeding it so much? Doesn't that give you a fatty liver? If you
No,
drink
that
it?
would just break down your liver.
If
anything, what you wanna
Oh no,
do-
but you preserve it in alcohol.
It's made. Ooh! It's considered a luxury food with a creamy, silky texture, but its production is controversial and has been banned in the UK.
I don't like any food. Like, because I've seen the photo and that it looks like it's
It's
a
nice.
solid, right?
Well, it's-
but it looks like a solid.
It's
But
pate.
I don't like it when people refer to solid foods as creamy. Like, that's not a texture I want in a solid food. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want the sauce to be creamy, but no one turn around and go, yeah, this steak is creamy. Like, it's just a bit weird. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get it. Yeah. Do you?
Have you ever had foie gras? You seem
No.
like the type of guy who'd have foie
No,
gras.
I've not even had frogs legs.
Mm.
I've had chicken feet, but that was in Chinatown.
Chicken feet.
You were telling me about the fucking
Yeah, I'm not
hoof curry breakfast.
I'm just asking. I'm being inquisitive towards your
Hoof curry breakfast
culinary
in the
adventures.
morning.
I'm not.
Fucking hell.
I'm not-
And then what? A coffee afterwards?
No, we don't. We don't. Coffee culture hasn't. We're not coffee drinkers. We're tea drinkers.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Culturally speaking, yeah, it's just like, oh, fucking hell, oh, the Chinese won't sell us tea, can we grow it here? And then we start drinking it, and it's just like, what kind of mad pyramid scheme are we in? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we only did that because we got China hooked on opium. But anyway, that's for another
Boom!
day. That's for another day.
Enjoy the heroin.
I don't really know how to round out the heist other than it's done well for tourism.
Yeah,
People are rocking up.
yep.
I think the French can be quite appreciative of that. I think it's actually made French people go. They've actually stopped, you know, they've come off their lunch break, or at least have taken a part of their lunch break, their 4-hour lunch break, to go and actually visit the Louvre now. Because if anything, what's probably more interesting than seeing the boring crown jewels is seeing the empty room where the guys stole it. I don't know about you, but if someone told me like, oh yeah, in this museum, you can go and look at that bit, but it is empty because we got robbed last week, I'd be like,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah. It's a positive externality.
Okay, so the jewels they stole were actually like Princess Eugene's. Yeah. None of that.
Yeah,
none
no
of
one
that.
cares.
What time did they get here? 9:30 on a Sunday. Oh, you know, impressive.
Yeah, so if you're trying to save a local business in your area, say like a Best One or a Londis, what we're basically saying is you should conduct a heist in there.
Well, they say French police are desperate to retrieve the jewels.
I don't think they are, you know.
I don't think so either. Oh, here we go. So that's a picture of one of the blokes in a high vis.
High vis theory.
He did the high vis. He looks quite bulky.
Yeah, but at the same time, what I love is he's self-aware enough to go, but I don't want people to approach me
Yeah.
because I'm wearing a high vis, right? So anyone who does see it, they're like, oh, this is just a guy at work, let's stay away from him and give him like safe distance. So it's nice to think about health and safety.
I think
like that crown though.
I think the mixture of high vis and a ballet doesn't, one's very authoritarian, one's very aggressive.
Yeah, I love it when I see men and it's usually men, wearing camouflage pants and then high vis jackets. I love seeing that.
I missed the 2010s. I missed them. I don't really know how to round it out other than saying...
don't trust the French with security, and let's be honest, who really gives a fuck?
Who really gives a fuck?